Welcome back to Inner Calling Astrology and our weekly Starcast. What do the planets have to say this week? Monday. The sun is in intellectual, active, inquisitive Gemini, and the moon is in earthy, serene Taurus. However, with the out-of-bounds moon making conjunctions with Uranus and Mercury, restlessness and rebellion still color the collective mood. This is another day to expect the unexpected. The moon is currently in the balsamic phase, so it's a time when we have high intuition. But it's also an indicator that anything you think is solid today could be vapor tomorrow. Monday, the moon is void from 9:51 a.m. to 1:22 p.m. So use this time to initiate anything in which you'd like to see no more activity. Tuesday. Last night at 11 p.m., we ushered in the Gemini new moon. The sun and moon made a conjunction at 6 degrees of Gemini. A new moon is all about new beginnings, and Gemini is the sign related to awareness. So let's make our plans and choices very mindfully. Gemini is also associated with messages, so be alert to what messages you're receiving from the universe. We tend to think of Gemini as very fact-focused and data-driven, but there's a mystical side to Gemini, and it comes in the form of miraculous synchronicities. Like a book falling out of your hand and opening to just the page that contains the message you need. In terms of projects to formulate during a Gemini new moon, it's helpful to know that Gemini is related to things like writing, socializing, short travel, media, questioning the status quo, and research, to name a few possibilities. The planet Uranus made a conjunction with the moon on its way out of Taurus. So this means that any plans or contacts you make today should be consistent with Uranian energy, which is rebellious, unpredictable, visionary, and electric. Wednesday. Wednesday begins with the moon still in Gemini, conjunct the planet Jupiter. Jupiter expands whatever it touches, so don't be surprised if early in the day you find you're quite busy, or that there's a lot of new information coming your way. Another way to look at this is that Jupiter is related to our ethics and Gemini to our intellect. So this would be an ideal period to examine your belief system. Are you living according to your convictions? Are you in touch with your personal mission statement? At 1:32 p.m. Wednesday, the moon transitions to Cancer, and Jupiter will be conjunct the Cancer moon until 5 p.m. So there is the potential to experience strong emotions. Wednesday, we're still in the new moon phase, and the moon is still considerably out of bounds, perpetuating this feeling of restlessness and rebellion. From 9 a.m. to 1:32 p.m. is an optimal time to make contacts and plans for anything you'd like to discontinue. Thursday and Friday, the sun is still in Gemini and the moon is in Cancer, the sign that's home-loving, emotional, and inward-looking. A perfect time to get into your favorite chair and read a book, do some journaling, or find another way to give voice to your feelings. Thursday, the moon is considerably out of bounds, while Friday it is moderately out of bounds, so the rebellious mood prevails. Friday, from 12:51 p.m. to 4:16 p.m., the moon is void of course. So make those contacts and connections for anything you'd like to discontinue. Friday after 4:16 p.m. is a favorable time to make contacts and connections for plans you'd like to see flourish. Saturday and Sunday. The moon is an expressive, dramatic, big-hearted Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun, so it needs to shine. This is compatible with today's Gemini sun, which shares that need to express itself. So go perform at an open mic. Find a poetry slam. Sing karaoke. Tell your partner you love them. Or sing in the shower. Sunday, the moon conjuncts Mars, so the need to shine intensifies. Additionally, passion, anger, and ego are also subject to some amplification. Saturday and Sunday until 7:38 p.m. are favorable times to make your important contacts and connections. Thanks for watching. Tune in next Monday for the weekly Starcast. And remember, it's never too late to be who you are. This is Maxine of Inner Calling Astrology, wishing you a blessed week.